Another dump is taking place right now on the Bitcoin chart. What are the new targets and what can we expect here for the Bitcoin price? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. What is going on, my friends? Today I'd like to discuss Bitcoin and this waterfall on the 4-hour time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing astounding action here inside the Bitcoin chart right now, and as a full-time trader, I'd like to discuss with you my strategy, my game plan, and how I plan to crush this market right now in the immediate term. So without any further ado, you guys already know the deal. If you like these daily crypto videos and nightly live streams, smack that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Moon the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moon them up. All right, so we'll begin with our Bitcoin technical analysis. And of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice, this is not trading advice. These are only my own opinions, ideas, and observations on the market. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk, and I am not your financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. Being said, here we are on the 4-hour time frame. Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing that flush rejection off the pattern that I was pointing out here yesterday, guys. And this is a rising wedge, a historically, classically bearish continuation pattern. What we did see on the stream yesterday, if you are subscribed here, I pointed out that we had broke the upward sloping support line of the pattern and we were looking to retest the line. And tentatively, what we were awaiting for was this old line of historic support to turn into new resistance. And ladies and gentlemen, that is so absolutely picture perfect beautiful. What we saw right there, a flush down out of the pattern, a retest back up to the old support line, which theoretically, per classical technical analysis theory, should then become new resistance. And what do we get, ladies and gentlemen? Fee fi fo fum, and a swift run down into the crypto abyss. Now the question stands, is this bearish action going to continue here? Are we going to see further downside action, or should we expect a bounce? Let's discuss all of the scenarios right now. You guys know I have been playing this as a bear right now. Shout out to my VIPs. I have kept you guys updated with my trades. You guys know I've been following this pattern like a savage. I have been shorting all the way up from above 3,900, ladies and gentlemen. Hickory dickory dock. Don Carbonaccio did it again and shorted the absolute top. Let's get this crypto. But, you know, you can't look back now if you haven't been trading this to the downside. Let's see where we're at right now. For me, ladies and gentlemen, on the 4-hour time frame, we are seeing the RSI get quite low. As of right now, we still are above the oversold territory. We are currently, as of the time of recording, trading at a 41 RSI on the 4-hour time frame. RSI begins to be oversold at 30. This does indicate to me that this sell-off could not be over on the RSI. Now, not just the RSI, but it's also this range here, this entire inside range right here of about 3% to me, that is looking like we could test the bottom of it. Now, why do you say, right? Oh, Kirby, well, what are you going to do, Kirby? You're just going to pick a range and say we got to go to the bottom of it, Kirby? Is that what you're going to do? Listen, James, listen, Joe, the reason why I'm pointing out that this channel may in fact look to test the bottom like a magnet is because of a characteristic I've seen in the macro trend concerning this specific range. Are you ready for it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's flip over to the one-day chart as it crunches the data and makes this easier for me to plot out here for you. Now, this is the range I'm talking about and why I believe we could test the bottom of the range of the trend line, which would be at about 3,700. give or take anywhere from 3710 to 3700. Now, if we look back in time here, every time that Bitcoin has fallen into this range, we have tested the bottom trend line between 3710 and 3700. We have it right there. Boom. All within here, many, many times. Boom. In here. Boom. And over here as well, ladies and gentlemen, many, many times. Nearly every single time, if not every single time, we have entered this zone, this specific range here, on a dump. We have always historically tested the bottom of this channel, the trend line right here at about 3706 to be specific. Does that mean that we must test down there? Absolutely not. This has just been the historic trend data that has worked and played out time and time again. Also here on the daily time frame, we can see that the RSI is still very neutral at about 52. This could have further room to move to the downside before needing to see a relief rally and somewhat of a relief bounce. And it would not surprise me to test the bottom of this channel, get a bounce, maybe look for a new rejection where old support becomes new resistance up here, and then look to test lower. Now, that is my immediate bearish target, would be that trend line anywhere between 3710 and 3700. But let's dive a little bit deeper here, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys know, I've been trading this market bearishly for the past 14 months. Shout out to my VIPs. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, once again have I kept my VIPs up to date in absolute real time with my trades on this specific range. As I said, I laddered shorts up all the way above 3,900. Shorted nearly the absolute top again, nearly shorted the top once again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, not only am I targeting this area, but if we are to break further down, let's look at our support ranges here, all right? This, to me, this area here, I'll use the rectangle again. This area that I'm targeting, the bottom of this channel, whoops, let's get the rectangle, this area right here is really the last level of strong support that I'm seeing for Bitcoin right now. We need these historic levels right in here. This whole cluster will actually change the color on this so that it is more visible. That cluster right there, ladies and gentlemen, needs to become new support. We must be supported above that level in order to maintain any kind of bullish sentiment, in my opinion. If we flush below this level and Bitcoin just takes a dive below, I'm not really believing the fact that this is going to act as support. I'm not believing that the yearly low at 3,100 is going to act as support either. In my opinion, if this level is purged, if this box is purged between 3,650 and 3,500, if this level is broken, kiss it goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Knock, knock, knock. Capitulation may in fact be knocking on the door, ladies and gentlemen, because right now we are in the proverbial powder keg ready to absolutely explode. If we go over to the BLX, which is the longer term data, it's a index that supplies a bunch of data from different exchanges. I'm just cleaning up the chart here from yesterday. I have not opened this since then. And let's begin what we see here. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we are in what appears to be a rising wedge here on Bitcoin on the daily and weekly time frame here as well. The weekly rising wedge looks just to me like what we saw on the 4-hour time frame right now, and we did get that bearish confirmation and bearish breakdown from there. If this is to break, ladies and gentlemen, I need 3 confirmations, the 3 amigos. 1, a break of this support line that is the bottom upwards rising support on that pattern. 2, I need to see a break of this green box support line at about 3670. And 3, ladies and gentlemen, I will need to see not only a break of this upward sloping support of the tentative ascending triangle pattern on the macro level. But a new lower low coming in here would, for me, be the kiss of death. I would expect capitulation if we do drop below this level, as I do not believe there would be any further bullish sentiment, bullish speculation, or reason for the price action to continue higher once that level is broken. Of course, once again, ladies and gentlemen, these are only my own opinions and ideas. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. I am not your financial advisor. For me right now, I'm prepared for one of the biggest moves in Bitcoin history. I am keeping my VIPs up to date in absolute real time with every single trade I make, every strategy I have, every plan that I make in advance before I strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto. Don't be taking that trip to Wrecked City, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be getting caught like a deer in the headlights. It's time to crush this market. It's time to get this crypto. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now, where I will share and post all of my personal VIP trade alerts in absolute real time for you right now in VIP. Shout out to my VIPs. Now, if we actually go back here to the 4-hour time frame, one more thing that I want to look at, ladies and gentlemen, is that we do still have the potential here for fake outs. I believe we could see some wicks jump back in here maybe. But what I'm focusing on right now is that first target at about 3710 to 3700 and likely some channel trading in between 3700 and 3800. We have truthfully traded inside this range for the better part of the entire macro trend after our capitulation down from 6K. If you are subscribed here, ladies and gentlemen, you would know I showed on the stream the other day, if we use our date range tool here, we can see that the majority of the time we've spent down inside this range after the capitulation from 6K has been within this tight 6% range, currently where we are right now. We have traded about half the days that we've been inside this consolidation have been within a 6 percentile range. Bitcoin right now is trading sideways and ready to explode. There is no other way for me to say this, ladies and gentlemen. Sure, could we look to test the upside? Absolutely. Do I think that a sustainable rally to the upside is probable right now? Absolutely not. For me right now, I've been crushing this market, ladies and gentlemen, like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can. Let's get this crypto. I've seen that the momentum appears to be running out of fuel here. I just don't see how bullish speculation to the upside is about to come in at any point right now. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. If I'm wrong, will I close my bearish trades and open bullish ones? Absolutely. If you are a winning trader, a trader that crushes this market day in and day out and does this full time, don't be a bull. Don't be a bear. Be a savage. That is the only way to crush this market. You cannot be a full-time bear. You cannot be a full-time bull. But you can and you must be a full-time savage. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just tuning in now, don't forget to moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell. Let's get this crypto. Satoshi needs a new pair of shoes. Average Joe and James at the water cooler. Where are they today, ladies and gentlemen? Yesterday, they were all chirping in my ear, right? Oh, Kirby, well, we're above 3,900, Kirby. 3,900. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. We're going to the moon. They're all chirping in my ear, ladies and gentlemen. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Don Carbonaccio was sitting here shorting above 3,900 while these moon boys were piling it in. We're going to the moon, Kirby. Don was sitting here keeping my VIPs updated with my trades, shorting, laddering in, dollar cost averaging my shorts in, all into this resistance box because, ladies and gentlemen, We had that RSI resistance. We had that classic red box resistance, which I've been outlining if you are subscribed here. We did have our rising wedge, which is a historically, classically bearish pattern. We did have the breakdown. We did have the rejection. And ladies and gentlemen, it does not get more picture perfect than that. Right now, I'm sitting in beautiful profits with my trades. I am looking to continually play this aggressively right now. It's time to get this crypto. I see it. I see that the large move, this is going to look like nothing, in my opinion. All of this should theoretically look like nothing when we get the move that comes in, which I am expecting with the low volume. That's going to need to absolutely kaboom in order to break us flush out of this range. I see that the market cap right now, ladies and gentlemen, if we do go and look at the 3-month total market cap, we can see we're getting clearly rejected around the $140 billion mark. Bitcoin has wanted to be around that 120 level for the better part of the last 3 months. Right now, we're seeing rejection once again around the 140 level. And now we are looking to tentatively plunge down below the 130 billion market cap level and retest our magnet zone of 120. It is, in fact, when we get to this $120 billion level that I will be looking for this flush move that I do expect to take place inside this market. I stay absolutely unemotional, ladies and gentlemen, unbiased, stoic, like a stone, unfazed by what happens in the chart, unfazed by the moon boy, garbaggio, and banter that I deal with on a daily basis. And I will keep you updated with my trades, setups, plays, strategies, etc., in real time, in VIP right now. Shout out to my VIPs. I will keep you updated with my exclusive VIP trade alerts in real time. Let's get this crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is upon us. Are you going to take that trip to Rec City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler? Are you going to get caught like a deer in the headlights? Or are you going to crush this market like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can and transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe? The choice is yours. You can be the one that gets crushed, or you can be the one that does the crushing. The choice is yours, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all in VIP. Shout out to my VIPs. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could one last time, moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell. Let's get this crypto. If I see more movement here in this market, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back with another video analysis update later in the day, depending upon where you are in this world. Guys, the market is ready to kaboom, in my opinion. I'm ready to get it. I hope you are as well, because I see potentially life-changing trading opportunity is right here, right now, on the horizon. And I'm ready to crush it. Are you? I will see you in VIP right now. Shout out to my VIPs. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curves.